This is the story of how the wolf lost his tail. It may come as a little surprise to learn that humans are not the only creatures who think that the moon looks as if it's made of cheese. There was once a fox and a wolf who were friends at one time, but as friends do, they had a bit of an argument. There's one day they saw a bowl of porridge being left to cool on a windowsill. And the fox and the wolf shared the bowl of porridge, but the wolf wolfed down more than half the porridge, and the fox was left with less than half. So the fox was annoyed and decided that he would get his own back on his friend, who at this time had a much bigger, much bushier tail. So later, when the moon had risen, the fox pointed to the reflection of the moon on the ice that had set in a farmyard. Can you picture this? Where there's water in a farmyard, at night it would set to ice and the moon would be reflected in it. So the fox said to the wolf, "Look at that great piece of cheese. The two of us can eat that together, but first I must make sure that the coast is clear, that there is no one who is going to harm us. You sit down and put your tail over the cheese to make sure that no one else comes to take it, while I scout round the farmyard and make sure that all is quiet. All is quiet." So the wolf sat down on the ice and put his tail over the reflection of the moon, believing it was a cheese, while the fox went off and left him sitting there. And after enough time had passed for the fox to believe that the wolf's tail had frozen to the frozen ice, of course it was frozen, it was ice, to the frozen pond in the farmyard, the frozen water in the farmyard, the fox woke the household and told the farmer that there was a wolf loose. So the farmer and his wife came rushing out of their house with pitchforks and torches. I think wolves got used to this after a while, you know, they kind of got used to pitchforks and torches. And the wolf ran off in such haste. Well, you would do if someone was about to attack you with a pitchfork, wouldn't you? And a blazing brand. The wolf ran off in such haste that he left his lovely, luxurious tail behind. And this is why, from that day onward, although the fox has his wonderful bristly brush of a tail, the wolf has only a little tail. And that is the end of my tale. And stories. Foxes and wolves are both very cunning, but there's always a little bit of a competition as to who is the most cunning, the wolf or the fox. Apparently the fox is usually more cunning. There are quite a lot of stories like that. So please do subscribe to my channel and do check out the Facebook group. Do hope to see you again soon. And do be wary of people who try to trick you.